All right. So I want to back up on something you said that I have not been able to get my head around yet. You installed a door in your place,
Oh,
and I need you
yes.
to tell me, Warren, because I am dying to try to figure this out. I have so many questions about it. What is your place like where you can install a door? How do people get in and out to the outside of the apartment? Paint the picture for me here, because I am just so
Yeah.
curious.
Yeah. So this all came about because I was still traveling for work, but I was only traveling maybe 25 to 50% for work. And so I was just in Chicago much more. I was single now, so I couldn't stay with a partner who was just bumming to use their place to make money off of mine. And so I love New York, been to New York a bunch. I have a cousin in New York who had a one-bedroom apartment, but it was like still $3,000. And so him and a friend converted this one-bedroom apartment in New York into two bedrooms. And it was basically like my cousin would sleep in the pantry of the kitchen, and the kitchen was a common space with his
Hmm.
bedroom. And then the other roommate had the front of the apartment, which was a bedroom slash living room, and then like the bathroom was in the middle, and a hallway connected it all. And so I was like, I bet I could do this because I have an incomplete bath in the back and a full bath in the front, and then there's a hallway that connects. So there's two bedrooms. By the back bedroom, there's a kitchen, and that's the smaller bedroom, and that's the half bath. And then at the front, there is a living room, another bedroom, and the full bath. And so I just called my dad one day and I said, "Hey, I bought a door. Do you want to help me put it in?" And yeah, so it was a pretty sloppy door install. Like I'm pretty sure we just put like a couple 2x4s like in between the door frame and like the hallway, just screwed those suckers in. I'm pretty sure I might have even just spackled like some of the spaces shut. Like it was awful. And then we put a paint a coat over that, put a really shabby frame around like over the patchwork. I don't know. It was really bad, but we made it work. And yeah, so the front half that I was Airbnb-ing, that was just a living room, a bedroom, and a bath, like a full bathroom. And so the whole like reasoning was like, when people go to hotels, they don't have kitchens. They don't need a kitchen when they come to my Airbnb. Come on. And I put like a little table out there, a coffee maker. Like I tried to make it as much like a little hotel room as possible. I had like a little hot water boiler. I just had the whole works. And then the back half of the apartment was just my little apartment. When I wanted to shower, I had to go to the gym, but I live 2 blocks from my gym. So that was always easy for me to do. And then that way I would have the kitchen too. And at this time, like this was pre-pandemic, so I was still commuting to work. So I never really knew that they were there during the day because I was gone. And then I've never been a homebody. So I generally wouldn't get home until like it was sleeping time anyway. So it worked perfect, and I made crazy money. Like the one thing I'll say is I didn't make as much money as I would have for renting the entire place. Like I had to dumb down my prices just a little bit, but I was making full money for converting this small space and just renting out a bathroom, a bedroom, and a living room. So
I love it. And you can only use one bedroom at a time anyway. So you've got this extra space, and why not have it work for you?
and I'm not kidding. I think I paid off like a huge credit card. I think I paid off one of my student loans. Like it was very easy.
On a related note, I feel like a lot of people overbuy on houses without any plan to use them. I love the fact that you're using it. Can you explain to me, is the door to the apartment then inside that other door? So I'm guessing if you come in from the outside, you're going to come into their space before you go through your private door to your space. Is that how it
No,
works?
so I mean, my apartment has a back entrance through the alley with not a fire escape, but like you call it like a fire escape porch in Chicago. And then there's the front door at the front of the apartment. So they would come in through the actual front entrance. To them, it looked like going into apartment for regular. I had self check-in, so they just had one of the little key lock boxes at my gate. They would open the lock box, go into my gate, go in the front entrance, and then they'd walk in the front door. And then right when they walk in, to their left is the bathroom, to their right is the living room, and then there's a bedroom too, but the back wall of my living room. Just normally the far end of it was a hallway, but where the hallway started, we just put the door. And
Gotcha.
so the door was flush with the back wall of the living room. And you could tell that it had been converted. And it was very cheesy too, because for fire law, I actually had a laminated sheet. I borrowed my boss's laminator, and I think it said like fire exit, and then it had a code on it because the door lock, it was like an electric alarm knob. I bought some knob off Amazon where they could use a code to open this door, but if they did, it would set off an alarm. The alarm was
Gotcha.
just like an annoying speaker on the doorknob going wah wah. It didn't send me a text alert. It didn't actually do anything other than make an annoying noise. But it was a way that I could provide a fire exit for them while like also providing like a little level of security. I don't have anything in my apartment worth stealing. They wouldn't really ever have any reason to come into my side of the apartment. I tended to lock my bedroom door. Like even though my bedroom door was behind that locked door, I tended to lock my bedroom door as well, just in case they ever did. But while I was home, I never had anyone go through the door. I don't think people really had any reason to. Like even at that point, for people to rent my place when it was set up like this, I had to put a lot of disclaimers all over my Airbnb profile because I didn't want people to get there and be like, where's the kitchen? I don't remember if you could change caps and bolding, but I'm pretty sure I tried to put it in whatever section made it most obvious, like at the very top of my profile. You can force user agreements in Airbnb. So if you have something specific, like a custom thing that you want people to literally have to press, I accept to this, you could do it. I think I had 3 things. One of them was, it is 3rd floor. There is no elevator. You will have to use old stairs. This is not for you if you're over, like if you have problems getting upstairs or you're older or whatever. This is a converted 2-bedroom space. It does not have a kitchen. And I don't remember what the last one, but so that I had to explicitly tell people as much as possible.
The beauty of that alarm door knob lock thingamajig is that I feel like people like me would just punch the code out of curiosity to see what's behind this magic door. But if there's an alarm and I know that someone is going to come walking down because they are alerted that this wah-wah alarm is going off, then it'll stop me from doing it. It's really forcing me to use it only in emergency and not just let me satisfy my curiosity. It's kind of like when you get a hotel room that's one of those connected hotel rooms. I feel like everyone opens their door just to look.
Just to see.
There, that one's closed. All right, we'll close back up.